meninggalkan keburukan. Ya Allah, kami mohon kekuatan dan hadrat-Mu ya Allah supaya kami yang hadir pada malam ini agar kami dapat melaksanakan segala kebajikan dan kami mohon perlindungan dengan Engkau daripada melakukan keburukan. Ya Aziz, Ya Sattar, kurniakanlah kepada kami kekayaan ilmu, pengetahuan dan hiasilah diri kami dengan sifat lemah lembut dan muliakanlah kami dengan ketakwaan dan indahkanlah kami dengan segi kesihatan. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam Muhammad wa ala alihi wasahbihi wa barik wasallim. Walhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you Izyan for the recitation of dua. For your information, there will be Q&A session at the end of the program. If you have any question, you can ask it later. Now we have come to the main event of our program. We will start the sharing session with the first question. Can you share with us about your journey to get A for English paper in SPM?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to our lovely teacher, Miss Rose, and to all the SPM 2021 candidates. So for me, for starters, English is not an easy subject for me because before SPM, I could barely get any high grades. For example, before SPM, I only got like B plus or A minus. But Alhamdulillah, for SPM, I get A solid. So one of the things that I do to improve my English, and get good grades is first, we must tanam intention, minat. Sebab because kalau benda ni tentang masa depan kan, so kita kena care pasal benda tu dan first kali kena betul-betul tanam intention, tanam minat. Kalau tak try lagi tapi kita dah rasa sedih, dah rasa tak mampu, it is really hard to make any improvement. So kita kena husnuzon dengan diri sendiri dan confidence dengan diri sendiri yang kita boleh buat. Itu first point saya. So the second thing that I do is I focus in class. It doesn't matter either virtual class or class in person, in class, in school. So tak kisah duduk kelas tu, kita kena fokus. Sebab I remember once Miss Rose say, anything that the teacher inform is like golden information. Kadang-kadang kita akan receive that kind of information from anyone else because sometimes our teachers is the marker ataupun dia penanda and dia akan kenal penggubah soalan. So semua yang daripada yang teacher inform semua ialah penting. So kalau dalam kelas tu we must jot down anything that important. Okay, for next my point is we must do a lot of exercise from the vocabulary, vocab exercise, writing exercise, grammar exercise. That's all is important. Kalau by doing a lot of exercise, kita akan biasakan diri kita ni dengan banyak-banyak bentuk soalan yang dia boleh ask dalam dewan nanti. So sebab penting kita takkan tak nak in the actual exam kita blank sebab tak ada masa pun nak blank. Untuk nak tengok jam dekat depan pun tak ada masa langsung nak tengok. So it's important untuk kita try every question yang setiap format tu boleh tanya. Jadi you guys guna format baru kan, so korang agak susah lah untuk buat past your question, tapi you guys try je buat apa yang cikgu bagi. InsyaAllah itu je yang boleh keluar. Tapi boleh jadi je dia tanya benda lain. Kita try lah untuk prepare diri kita for any type of question. So itu saja untuk saya, the three main important things yang saya apply untuk improve my English. Okay, that's all from me. I would like to pass to Izzah. Thank you.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Farhah Batrisyia Okay, so for tonight, I would like to share about my journey in English subject, which is from I got A minus to until I got A plus in my SPM. So actually, my history in English was quite bad because to me, English was always the toughest subjects to me if compared to the other subjects. So this is because to study English is not the same when I study physics, chemistry, biology, or additional mathematics. So I realized that from Form 1 until I was Form 5, my my English marks always the lowest when compared to the other subjects. So I think this is because I don't even know how to study English because there's not much things that we need to be memorized. So it's not like history, biology or chemistry, which mostly we can memorize the answer just like from the book. So basically, my results for English from PPT Form 4 until my Form 5, like the result is just like I got 70, 71, and like 72. So there was not much improvement in my English. But until my trial, I feel like I need to change and do something to improve my English because I really like to get A plus in English. Always like to be my dreams. So so that I will not just stay at the same level. Okay, so then I want to focus on what I have done during that time. I think the main thing that I do, which leads to drastic change in my English, was by memorizing like one story essay. So, but actually, this one essay, I need to make sure that it contains a lot of bombastic words and contains like plot twists. And actually, plot twist is the important part in our essay. Okay, so I recommend to you guys like refer to the like the Vanessa book, yeah, like the yellow one that our teachers give to us, contains a lot of interesting words. So um actually I don't even understand like the meaning of those words in my essay. But when I search in dictionaries about all those words, actually I finally understood, and this method actually it gains a lot of vocabs. So so basically, when I ask my friends to read my story, it's not like I want them to check my grammar because obviously like there's not much mistake I did because I just copying like 100% from the book. So actually I just want them to give their opinion about my essay that I've made, and then like they give me a compliment. So I think by doing this it really gain a lot of confidence in me, like to improve more in English subjects. So and actually for the first time in my life, actually I got a compliment for my English, from my English teacher. Yeah, Miss Rose once like give me a compliment that she said my English was really good. So like during that time, I can't even believe it, and I felt like like Taharullah, because that was the first time that someone give me a compliment about my English. So yeah, I'm like I really happy lah that time because I admit that I was really bad in English. So I think that was really an effective like method that helps me a lot to gain a lot of lots of marks in my English. So like can you imagine that during exam I even got like 30 minutes left with 4 pages of essay in CW. But I don't recommend you to write too long. Just like don't follow me because I really like to write too long. But I think this is because I don't really need to think a lot when I write the essay during the exam. So this is because I've already memorized the story paragraph by paragraph. So I just need to make sure that my story really link to the question, and I just need to modify the opening and the ending of my essay. So that's why it is really important to practice a lot using the same story to answer more than like 10 different essay questions. So yeah, I think I believe that without like this method, I think I won't get like A plus in my exam. Maybe I got like A solid because I admit that I'm really bad in my paper two, but I think in my paper one, I think the essay that I've made was the main part that contribute me to get A plus. So yeah, I think that was what I've done to get A plus. So I think that's all. I will pass the mic to Kamilia.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Izzah. Okay, first of all, tonight I want to share a bit about my journey in English. Okay, actually, I'm like the same with Izzah. I'm not really good in English, which is in every examination I got only like A minus, and I barely even managed to get A solid in every examination. But Alhamdulillah, in SPM, I managed to get an A plus. What did I do to get A plus? I think because it is because paper one, like because paper two, it is technical. So I repair myself more on paper one based on the CW. So on CW, we wrote essays, right? Essays and narrative essays. So one of the things that I usually do with my classmates is every time we were given a task to write essays, we will exchange our essays with each other. Like I will read yours and you will read mine. So in that consent, we will for example, I take Farhah essays, so I will read her essay, and maybe I can detect some grammar mistake uh, or spelling mistakes that she made, and also I can help her improve herself. And I also can get new vocabularies from her essay, and also I can improve myself by reading her essay. Like maybe her technique in writing is different from me, so I can learn a lot from that. In otherwise, and sebaliknya, if I give my essay to my friend will also do the same to me. Like she will help me. She will tell me what's wrong with my essay. She will like tell the truth. Is my essay that cliche or something? So is there something that I can improve in my essay? So like by doing this, we will improve every time we do an essay. So that's that, and the teacher mistress will check our essay. So selain daripada minta dengan miss, we can also ask our friend for their opinions. So this is like a give and take situation between friends. So we have to get macam teamwork different between our friends to get our grades going up together, not being selfish like that. Okay, so the most important thing by doing this is you cannot be embraced. That if you feel embraced, like you're not confident, that if you're embraced and not confident to share your essay to your friend, you cannot improve yourself. You'll stay at the same level and stay in your comfort zone. So get out of your comfort zone and make an improvement. Okay, sometimes the comments and the comments that we got from our friends, that is from our friends and from our teacher, mistress, that's one is that can help us improve our grades and improve our score. So don't be embarrassed lah to ask for people opinions. So I think that's all from me. I'll pass to Izyan. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you, Kemi. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good night to Miss Rose and to all the teachers and my friends and to my beloved junior lah. Alright. So, journey to success, I would say, sebelum ni, before this, I always get A minus in my previous exams. It was really hard for me to even get A solid. Mostly for every exam I will get A minus, and sometimes I wonder why. And I asked Miss Rose, oh, what should I improve? And I detect that I am really weak on paper 1, which is essay. So memang I would say my marks are really low on essay because I always under prepared. Sometimes I didn't have any plot, and it was really hard for me to easily write an essay on the spot, right? And then what I would do back when 2020, so we start PDPR, right? So we have a lot of time at home. So what I do when I watch movies, I will read the subtitle. And I'll try to use the words in the movies on my karangan. You know how I like that, because sometimes I would say macam perasan that my sentence structure is not really good. Sometimes it sounds weird, right? And sometimes the words are too short. So when I use that method, I realize that my essay getting longer and it's getting, I would say, more proper. So that's one thing that I do. And you know, in essay, we have to describe feelings, right? So through that way, I usually listen to songs. Like everyone listens to English songs, right? And what I do when I hear the song, I read the lyrics, right? And then I would try to use the expression in the song for the feelings. Like when you're sad, you will not directly saying that she was sad. Probably you are going to say she wiped her tears, things like that. So actually I use some words in the songs to describe the feelings more, so that when someone read my essay, it will be, I would say, more touching probably. Supaya lebih sampai lah feel tu, right? So among my friends juga, I usually share essays, and sometimes I ask their help to teach me in grammar because I am really weak in grammar. I admit, if I wrote the essay, there's always the red marks right here and there because of the grammar, of the spelling. I was really bad once, and then I try to improve that part in English with learning with my friends that are already good in grammar, and try to expand my vocabulary by watching movies and listening to songs. Always, I would say, in our life, it's a journey of learning. So we have to use what we are experiencing today and try to apply in what we are learning right now. Alright. So I hope that tips are going to help you someday. So thank you, and now I'm passing the discussion to Yasmine and Amelia. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Izyan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Miss Rose, the teachers, and my fellow juniors, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
You can say you.
So, one of the ways you can try to improve your English is by reading Wattpad. So I'm pretty sure many of you read Wattpad, right? So when you read Wattpad, you can find various types of ways of writing from different authors.
which you can take as inspirations when it comes to writing your essay. Not only that, it can also help you in structuring your sentences in a better form. So, reading Wattpad also can expand your vocabularies because most of the authors are from outsiders, so they usually use low frequency words. So in case if you guys are wondering what are low frequency words ni macam words yang we don't really use frequently lah. Like example, um, we usually say the food is delicious kan. So instead of saying delicious, we can change the delicious to scrumptious. Scrumptious gives the same meaning as delicious, but but it is categorized as a low frequency word lah. So when you use low frequency words in your essay, it will improve the impression from the person who is reading your essay. Plus, you can get like a higher mark because you use those words. Okay. So, okay. The other thing that I usually do to improve my essay is by watching short stories on YouTube. Like my friend Izyan, she usually watch movies and anime like that kan. But for me personally, I like to watch short stories on YouTube. For example, One C Entertainment, because I'm into a thriller and horror genre type of writing. So I usually try to get ideas and inspirations from the short stories that I watch. So for me, you guys can try on this method so that you can work for a better plot and storyline for your essay. Okay, besides that, okay, one of my junior Ada, she asked like how you can improve your grammar. Okay, personally, I think like one of the effective way where you can improve your grammar is by trying to speak in English with your friends. Because when you speak in English with your friends, you'll get used to the correct grammar and stuff like that. Okay, so as a friend yang tengah cakap dengan kawan dalam bahasa Inggeris, janganlah downgrade your friend kalau dia salah ke ataupun pronunciation dia macam pelik ke. No, instead correct them properly because we are all in a learning process. So we tend to make mistakes. So I guess that's all from me. I pass back to Cica.
Okay, thank you to all our speakers. So we proceed with the second question. What are your hardest challenge in obtaining an A for English papers?
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh again. So for the question, hardest challenge for me, especially in learning English, the most hard challenge is learning by PDPR. As you guys also learning by PDPR, almost your upper form years from form 4 to form 5, right? So in PDPR kan kita dah biasa dengan conventional cara study like face to face. Now we suddenly must change to in virtual. So agak ada sakit mata lah, apalah, kita akan rasa malas semua tu. Tapi kan saya cakap tadi, kalau kita dah ada intention, insyaAllah semua benda tu boleh tolak tepi lah. So antara saya punya tipnya bangun untuk PDPR ni, first kan kita pergi sekolah akan start in the morning the PDPR. So first bangun pagi tu mandi dulu. Dah mandi, insyaAllah waktu kelas tu tak ni sangat lah, tak terlalu penat dan kita akan rasa fokus dalam kelas. Secondly, kan kalau PDPR kita akan tend to rasa boring lagi cepat daripada kelas biasa. So kalau macam tu, bila cikgu apa-apa pun tanya soalan, jawab lah. Kita try to answer the question. Tak kisah salah ke tak. Kalau salah mungkin akan malu sikit, tapi tak apa. Kita learning kan, so tak ada masalah. So memang kalau Alhamdulillah saya dapat masuk kelas saya ni agak environment untuk belajar tu saya suka lah. So kalau apa-apa pun yang cikgu tanya, insyaAllah cikgu tu tak akan disepikan begitulah. Kita orang akan jawab, akan try jawab walaupun agak lambat lah juga, tapi akan jawab juga. So benda tu macam buatkan saya rasa kurang lah, rasa boring tu untuk belajar. Okay, secondly, saya perasan selama saya 5 tahun belajar, either BI or other subject, my hardest challenge is untuk stay awake in class. I don't know why, tapi antara semua speaker yang saya rasa saya antara yang selalu tertidur lah, terlelap dalam kelas. It's not my intention but it happens. So bila kita tahu yang itu salah, saya tak suruh ikut, jangan ikut. So apa yang bila benda tu berlaku, first lepas habis kelas tu, biasalah kan, nanti kan ada between gap tu, saya akan try tanya balik kawan saya apa-apa information yang teacher bagi yang penting, supaya kita tak tertinggal lah. Macam kita kena bertanggungjawab lah atas kesalahan yang kita buat tu, and try to pay back dengan kita dapatkan balik information tu. Jangan biar kita je tertinggal, tiba-tiba nanti nak exam, benda yang kita tak dengar tu rupa-rupanya yang masuk. Jangan sampai macam tu. Itu saja antara hardest challenge saya lah untuk BI dan other subject. Okay, I would like to pass to Kamilia.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Since Farhah has talked about the challenges in PDPR, so I would like to share a bit about my challenge in scoring in English. So I think my biggest challenge in English is PW, because CW is held the most highest mark, which is I think 55. Okay, so in CW we have to create stories in which I think that is my biggest weakness. I am not a creative person, so I had to take another initiative. So if you are not creative, if you are a creative person, that it's a given. So use your skills. Use your skills to create interesting stories. Like if for me, I don't really I don't really know how to make interesting story. Like my story is always cliche and boring one. So what I do is I make research. So I will research and make readings on the internet. I will search for famous essays written by some of the students. So I will read and choose what I like. So like maybe 2 or 3. I will choose 2 or 3 essays which I like. So I will copy them words by words on papers, and then I will make improvement on them, like adding some adjectives or adding some low frequency words, or maybe I can add some plot twist to the story. Like I not take the story as a whole, but I make improvement on it. So here I want to emphasize that if you are lacking on something, like me, I am not very creative in creating stories. So if you are lacking in something, you need to make a more effort on it. So because don't feel scared to make an effort. Like you think like it is all useless, because I believe every effort will be paid. So don't scared to make an effort. So you just pour your effort, and inshallah one day it will be paid. So that's how I motivate myself. Even though I am not so good in creating stories, I take another initiative. So another that is I think so in this benda ni it can apply for everything lah in our life. So not just in English, but we can apply this for everything in our life. Okay, so that's all. Thank you. I like to pass back to teacher.
Thank you to Kak Farhah and Kak Kemi. Next, the third question. Can you tell us what are the importance of English in the real world?
Okay, thank you for the question. So to answer the question, the importance of English in real world is, okay, to be honest, like from the bottom of my heart, actually English nowadays is really, really important. Like, okay, for me, for me to get A plus in English is really important because during the day of SPM results was announced, I don't even believe that I got A plus. But after that, with the A plus that I got in English, so I think it gains a lot of confidence in me because it will lead myself to improve more. Because I will not think again that I am bad in English, and English is actually not that difficult. So actually, English is very important in real world situation. So for example, based on my experience that I've been through, I need to speak fully in English during TNB interview. I think like last 2 weeks. Okay, so I think after that, that's why I keep practicing a lot in my room, like to speak in English. So yeah, finally the interview went quite well. So actually, speaking English during interview is easier than speaking in Malay. Like for example, during my JPMara interview, I need to use both language to speak, like Malay and English. It's like depends on the interviewer that ask me. If like they ask in Malay, so I need to answer in Malay. If they ask in English, so I need to answer in English. So like to be honest, using Malay language in informal state is more difficult than speaking in English. So I think that's why it is really important to practice your speaking skills so that during any interview, you will feel easier by using English than using Malay. And and other than that, you will need to like you need to improve your writing skills because if you want to apply for the scholarship, there's a few like scholarships that need you to write an essay. So for example, like Bank Negara, Yayasan Khazanah, because it needs you to write a short essay to apply for those scholarships. So uh, so right now, I think please use your time like to learn English and practice your speaking and writing skills because trust me, it will help you a lot in the future to apply for scholarships, and also it is easy for you to prepare for your interview. So I think uh, English is really important in our like in right now lah in real world situation because I think your syllabus helps you a lot because as long as I know that your syllabus like have a writing test and oral test. So I do suggest you to really perform well in that test. So also and like also in university we will also use the use English for every subject. So it's like a dual language program lah. So I think like also most of the scholarships require you to get like A plus or A solid to like you will qualify to apply for the scholarship. So yeah, English is really important, especially you really need to get A plus like something like that lah. So just try to imagine that like if you got B or you don't even get A plus in English, you will feel like really insecure with your friends that got A plus. So I think right now it is better for you to set your mindset that you need to get like like A A plus in your SPM because you just like try to put a lot of effort in English, and trust me, you will get the best results. And so remember that like pahitnya usaha tapi manisnya kejayaan tu. So yeah, I know studying is very hard, but once you get the results, you will feel like how sweet the success that you got. So okay, this can be concluded that like English, like that is important for you to get a really good grade in English in your SPM, because I think it's do helps you a lot for you in the future, like in this real world situation that I've already been through. Like it's really important lah when I attend the interview, because yeah, I really need to improve a lot my English. So I think that's all to answer that question. So thank you. I pass to the moderator.
Thank you to Kak Izzah. Lastly, what are the tips to score SPM that you can share with us?
Thank you, Cica. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh again. So, first thing first, please take care of your health tau. Kalau you guys wanna ace your SPM. Sebab, macam mana? Dengan conditions kita sekarang kan, we tend to be like very stressed tau. Stress, pressure, depressed dengan PKP and stuff like this. So, remember to always reach out to people bila you have problems. Sebab have no use tau kalau you all macam work hard semua tu, tapi on the examination day masa korang nak jawab SPM korang tak sihat ataupun korang deprived from sleep ke apa. So it badly affect your paper tau. It affects your mood nak jawab exam tu. Serius kalau korang demam time tengah jawab exam, affect up paper korang, affect kan. So jagalah yourself, your mental, your physical and all. Okay, so second thing what you can do, sekarang since we are all in PKP right now, korang boleh buat group study tau. Ikut preference korang lah, in a big group or in a small group. Kalau macam saya suka group, a small group. So I will macam plan dengan my friends or one or two of them untuk buat macam revision punya class lah. Tak adalah everyday, like maybe once in a 2 day korang revise balik topik-topik form 4 ke apa. So macam mana? Bukan je korang je yang macam drain to study, tapi kawan korang juga. Okay, and third thing what you can do is baca surah Al-Waqi'ah hari-hari ataupun Yasin. It really helps lah. It really helps you in answering your paper nanti, exam nanti. Itu je I think. So I pass to Izyan.
Alright, thank you Yasmine. So for other tips to success, personally saya nak cakap macam mana? Saya sejenis yang I am someone that really loves to write things. So I actually have a book, I would say my journal, my personal journal, and that book I own from Form 2 lagi. I bought it somewhere and I own it in 2017. So on that book I actually wrote what I want to be, what I want to achieve for my PT3, that book, because I had it in Form 2. So I actually wrote about my PT3 target, and when I was Form 4, I wrote about my SPM target. So that book is really something special to me, because that book I wrote my achievements on everything that I achieved for exams, and that dalam that book juga I actually put myself into it. Like I remind myself, like this one you have to do this, and it actually really helped me on getting what I want. And that firstly, and for success dalam exam, personally, I would say you have to selalu cari mana yang korang rasa your weaknesses, yes. And try to improve it. Walaupun even the improvement is sikit sangat, at least it's improved. So it's really good for you guys to write everything that you guys want. Like dalam buku tu, I repeatedly tulis I want to be successful. I always wrote straight A, straight A, straight A. Seriously, there's so many pages that I wrote the same thing over and over again because I want to put in myself that I need to achieve that. I need to achieve that. It's not about to memanglah kita nak buat parents kita happy and everything. It's always about satisfaction, self-satisfaction. So when you get something, even benda tu tak besar, as long as you are satisfied in what you have, it will be really sweet, really good. Yes. And besides, apa yang for exam preparation, firstly dalam hubungan kehidupan lah, our relationships with our teachers, our friends and our family, since we are learning in our own house, so we have to keep the relationship good lah. Jangan sampai you macam cakap, as long benda tu tak memudaratkan. I would say kita manusia kan, kita ada perasaan, and sometimes bila kita selalu rasa sakit hati, selalu rasa macam ish dia ni kan. Imagine you have to bring a tomato in a bag. So every time you hate people, you put the tomato in the bag. And then you hating those people like, and you bring the bag for 1 week or so. So what do you think with the tomato? Probably it will be so bad, really stink and anything, right? Just like the same thing with your heart. So if you keep hating on people and not trying to forgive someone, it will be in your heart and then it will rotten in your heart. So you get what I try to sampaikan, like that. So please make sure your relationship with your friends always good, relationship with your teachers, and relationship with your families. It's really important, I would say. So if you having a hard time, please remember that you always have friends. So please always open up with your friends, because back on the SPM day, I would say I was not really in a good situation. I always get mad easily, sensitive lah, I would say, easily sensitive sebab maybe the pressure kan. So just to make sure that you guys are always in a good state, please talk to your friends and reach out to someone lah. I would say that. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass back to the moderator.
Thank you to Kak Yasmine and Kak Izyan. So for the Q&A session, if you have any question to ask, whether about hostel life or any topic, you can ask in Bahasa Melayu and write in the comment, or open your mic if you have any question to ask.
Come on, Form 5. Ask them questions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam, Ustaz.
Okey, saya bahasa Melayu ya, bahasa Inggeris bagi kat dia orang ya. Saya nak minta anak-anak Form 5 share dengan calon SPM tahun ni bagaimana untuk memantapkan penulisan karangan supaya at least dia boleh capai, tak dapat 100% markah pun paling tinggi, paling baik. Bagaimana nak orang kata, kalau bahasa Melayu tu saya tanya cikgu bahasa Melayu, dia kata karangan yang matang. So macam mana dalam bahasa Inggeris untuk adik-adik kita ni score karangan bahasa Inggeris? Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Ustaz Syamil atas pertanyaan tersebut. Okay, bagi saya, sekejap. Saya tak familiar sangat dengan format Form 5 tahun ni, tapi bagi saya, kalau nak score essay tu, kita boleh score dekat yang story punya section. Sebab macam mana kita boleh tengok movie, kita boleh tengok short stories untuk dapatkan idea tu tau. So macam kita tak adalah macam blur sangat nak tulis apa. Macam kita ada idea tu. Lepas tu kita boleh modify the idea yang kita dapat from kita tengok dari movie ke mana-mana lah. Untuk sesuaikan dengan soalan essay tu. Lepas tu untuk dapatkan karangan yang matang, dia perlukan banyak exercises tau. Korang buat essay, lepas tu korang bagi Miss Rose ke your English teacher chat. Lepas tu korang tanya, how can I make my essay matang lagi, penulisan struktur ayat tu macam mana. Refer to your teacher. Selalu buat exercise sebab benda yang kita buat berulang kali itulah yang akan lead kita to success. Saya rasa itu saja dari saya. Kawan-kawan yang lain ada?
Thank you Yasmine. Saya nak tambah sikit. Okay, untuk karangan, kita sebenarnya berlawan dengan masa. Jadinya perlukan banyak praktis, buat banyak praktis dan buat latihan yang ada masa. Maksudnya buat latihan untuk biasanya kalau CW untuk English 1 jam. Jadinya korang latih set masa sendiri. Dalam masa 1 jam tu, boleh tak korang siapkan satu essay? Okay, kalau ini untuk English lah. Kalau macam untuk bahasa Melayu, ada teknik lain pula. Jadinya untuk setiap subjek tu lain-lain. Jadi biasa English sebab dia tak ada paragraf yang tertentu macam mana kena buat kan. Jadinya praktis masa secara keseluruhan lah. Maksudnya 1 jam tu pastikan dapat siap satu essay yang penuh. Maksudnya korang berlatih tangan korang untuk tulis laju and pada masa yang sama juga boleh latih otak korang untuk fikir untuk laju lah untuk tulis sebab dalam exam kalau SPM memang pengawas memang tak akan bagi masa lebih. Biasanya memang tak akan bagi masa lebih. Jadinya memang kena latihan untuk jawab pada masa yang telah ditetapkan. Okay, thank you. Ada lagi nak tambah kawan-kawan? Maybe another question?
Saya nak tanya boleh?
Boleh.
How to avoid too many grammar mistakes kalau dalam essay ke apa ke?
Pada saya, kan kalau kita buat, biasanya kalau kita orang ada bahagian objektif, yang tu dia akan target more to grammar. So macam kalau dah salah tu kita kena tahu, macam kita jawab soalan dan kalau kita tahu kita salah satu soalan tu, kita tengok kenapa kita salah dan cari jawapan yang sebenarnya. Walaupun kadang macam kan ada jenis soalan kita tak boleh jawab sangat kan. Kalau tak boleh jawab sangat bolehlah tanya kawan refer macam mana grammar ni. Lepas tu kalau kita buat karangan memang dia kita writing ada, grammar ada, vocab ada. So bila buat karangan tu macam Izyan kat biasa saya kalau buat karangan akan adalah merah-merah di mana kesalahan tu berlaku. So biasanya saya dekat grammar tu adalah salah. So dekat situ saya akan refer either kawan ataupun teacher. Macam saya dulu biasa refer kawan lah. Macam Alin ke, speaker-speaker ke. Biasanya kita orang akan refer sesama sendiri. Kenapa benda ni salah? Maksudnya kita orang akan dapat lah. Macam semua dapat input lah. Dapat tahu macam mana nak guna certain grammar tu untuk sesuatu ayat tu. Macam jadi daripada isi lain tadi macam kalau kita tengok movie ke apa ke, bila kita biasa dah tengok macam mana orang English apply, macam mana diorang guna language diorang, so kita tahu dah macam mana satu-satu perkataan tu cara dia nak guna macam mana. Itulah cara saya untuk improve my grammar. Any speaker ada tambahan? Tak ada saya rasa. Okay, kalau ada lagi another question, bolehlah tanya.
Dekat chat ada satu soalan. Hamizah, she asks how to survive and score high score for speaking test. Okay, dia kata macam mana nak be confident and comfortable in speaking. Okay, in speaking English lah. So, form 5 tahun lepas ni dia tak reti sangat format yang terbaru. But maybe they can share tips on how they can speak really well, especially in their interviews and all. Okay, thank you, Hamizah.
Thank you, Hamizah, for the question. It was really good question, I would say. First sekali, English is something yang kita akan usually use in our life. Even korang punya format SPM pun dah akan ada speaking test. And after SPM pun, for interviews pun akan guna SPM. And actually banyak juga formal events yang akan menggunakan English. So I think macam mana firstly nak to be confident and comfortable. Bagi saya akan try to always cakap sorang-sorang bahasa Inggeris tu. Sometimes you have your own thoughts. So you will like, why that people like that? So you have to actually familiarize the words with you and try to have your own thoughts, because I usually talk to myself in English just to make sure that I'm comfortable with certain words and how the words are going to be pronounced, things like that. And to be confident, sometimes in speaking test, this is my experience back when I try in an interview, I would say confidence, when you are confident in what you want to say, people tend to lupakan your grammar mistakes. So as long as you are there to speak, as you are willing to try to generate ideas and try to speak your opinions, people will always support your decision to speak. So kalau there's any grammatical errors, just it's okay. As long as you're willing to speak, people will appreciate your effort. That's what I get from any interview that I attend. Like just now, it's not just now like recently, yeah. So as long as you are comfortable in what you are saying and you have to engage more, try to speak more with your friends and just casual conversations with your family. Like sometimes, mother, what we are going to eat today? What do you want to eat? I will cook. Like that. Probably you can use it in your daily life too. Okay, I hope that tips going to help you soon. Alright, thank you. Any other speaker?
Okay. Macam saya nak tambah lah. Untuk mahir dalam speaking skills ni, biasanya selain daripada yang saya buat yang macam saya cakap tadi lah, saya sebelum saya attend interview tu, biasanya saya akan like a few days before that saya akan practice lah, macam practice cakap bahasa Inggeris. Dan selain daripada cakap seorang-seorang tu, saya pun macam ada juga like record, macam letak phone depan muka saya ni, lepas tu saya pun cakap je, speak in English, just say anything. So like saya akan record, lepas tu like akan tengok balik video tu. So bila kita tengok video tu, macam kita tahulah macam like mana yang kita rasa macam tak sedap tu, maybe kita boleh improve lepas tu. So and based on my experience lah, bila saya masuk pergi interview tu, actually saya memang takut sangat nak cakap bahasa Inggeris, sebab memang sebelum ni saya nak cakap bahasa Inggeris tu memang susah sangat, sebab saya macam memang English ni susah lah bagi saya. Tapi lepas saya practice kat rumah, like macam try to gain confidence. So yelah, masa like pergi interview TNBR itu pun saya boleh cakap bahasa Inggeris. Like saya boleh cakap bahasa Inggeris, tapi masa tu pun saya rasa macam English saya tak bagus. Tapi still ada adalah interviewer ni dia like puji cakap my English is I am really fluent in my English. So masa tu saya rasa macam memang dia bagi confidence lah kat saya untuk saya cakap. So saya just speak English, just speak sebab based on saya like practice record semua tu. So memang dia sangatlah membantu. So like tak perlu fikir sangat pun pasal kita punya grammar sebab interviewer pun macam tak pandang pun kita punya grammar. As long as apa yang kita nak sampaikan tu dia orang faham apa yang kita nak cakap. So like I hope it really helps you a lot about like the advices that I've given. So just confident je, just cakap je English. Dan satu lagi sentiasa like think English. Kalau boleh berfikir pun dalam English juga, bukan setakat bercakap je. Kita berfikir tu try dalam English. So saya rasa dia membantu. Ya, saya rasa tu je kot daripada saya. Okay, terima kasih. Ada siapa-siapa lagi ke?
Anyone else want to ask question? Ni ada seorang ni nak tanya ni. Kita nak tanya, do you have any tips for time management between study, class, homework and other things? Okay, so okay Aisyah Sofia. Okay, thank you so much for the question. Okay, any speaker want to share, would like to share? You all kan sangat busy hari tu.
Okay, saya try jawab. Kan waktu sekarang ni korang tengah dekat rumah pun akan rasa sesaan dengan semua study, kelas, homework. Tapi insyaAllah kat rumah akan ada masa lagi untuk manage benda-benda tu. Tapi nanti bila korang nak naik untuk SPM, kita orang kan hari tu naik bulan 1 kan. Lepas tu dalam sebulan lebih je untuk SPM, memang time tu memang hardcore lah. Masa tu tak ada sungguh. Sangat-sangat tak ada masa. So macam kalau saya rajin, saya akan bangun lah pagi. Macam untuk kalau dekat asrama, kalau tu saya akan bangun pagi macam biasa kita solat tu pukul 6 lebih kan. Kalau macam solat kat dom tu bangun lambat sikit lah. Tapi kalau yang kena solat dekat surau, saya bangun lah awal macam pukul 5 ke 4 lebih ke buat homework ataupun study time tu. So lepas tu kalau ada orang kan macam susah untuk bangun malam tu kan. So untuk bangun awal pagi, so boleh cari cara lain. Macam kita pergi kelas, habis solat subuh tu dah breakfast semua, pergi kelas. Kalau sebelum start kelas tu sempat lagi untuk buat apa-apa homework, untuk study apa-apa. Kadang untuk satu sub macam PSI ke PQS kan pendek kan, sempat lagi. So memang korang kena pandai curi masa sebab waktu tu even though dalam study week pun yang sepatutnya study week kosong kan, tapi memang tak sempat pun nak study. So macam apa yang waktu masa sekarang ni korang dah kena ready semua lah. Maksudnya waktu nak SPM nanti just tinggal nak baca sikit je. Untuk yang management kan, macam saya cakap tadi, awak kena pandai curi masa. Between cikgu keluar, cikgu masuk, cikgu lambat sikit, time tu pun boleh try. Lepas tu lepas rehat tengah hari tu, kena pandailah curi masa sebab untuk ada masa yang free. Macam sekarang korang dah start ada crash banyak kelas kan. Nanti bila dah naik sekolah nanti memang akan lagi parah lah. Dan time tu mental state pun kena jaga elok. Ibadah tu jangan tinggal. Kalau boleh solat kat surau, jangan solat dalam dom. Sebab apa yang saya nampak macam kalau time tu mental state sangat penting. Sebab kalau kadang-kadang korang jalan kat asrama, tiba nampak orang nangis tu, macam dia tu memang selalu lah kalau kat Aspuri lah, macam tiba-tiba dia nangis, so kita pun akan tolong lah. So macam mental state time tu sangat-sangatlah penting. Dan sebab tu korang kena pandai time management tu supaya nanti minda tu fokus untuk exam lah, dan tak fokus benda lain. Kalau nak gaduh dengan member pun boleh gaduh sekarang, nanti waktu SPM tu dah damai-damai, dah tak ada masalah lain. So macam
Boleh kerja sekarang lah, gaduh dulu lah.
boleh sekarang lah. Tadi macam mental state tu kena kuat. Kita kuatkan mental state kita tu bukan hanya untuk kita dan untuk kawan-kawan kita. Macam waktu kita orang kan ada sahabat kita orang kan hilang ayah dia kan, ayah dia pergi. So macam kita orang kena kuat untuk tengok dia. Faham tak? Kita orang kena kuat untuk dia. So korang pun as a batch try lah buatlah something apa-apa. Macam kadang-kadang kita sembang pun boleh tak? Kita sembang meluahkan apa yang korang rasa penat ke apa ke, luahkan sesama sendiri. So macam masa tu macam kita susah nak cari masa free. So korang memang kena pandai curi masa dan jangan membazir masa. Itu dia saya rasa. Okay. Bila jawapan daripada saya.
Okay.
Speaker lain? Izyan nak tambah? Okay.
Ya, saya nak tambah. Thank you, Miss. So firstly, thank you for Aisyah Sofia for the question. So saya nak cakap, saya ni memang saya dah cakap, saya form 1 sampai form 4 tu nak kata time management tu teruk sangat. Teruk sangat sampai kadang-kadang teruk lah. Kadang-kadang tak sempat buat tu, tak sempat buat ni kan. And then start form 5 tu baru saya dapat kesedaran. Memang lambat lah, memang agak lambat lah. So saya dah dapat kesedaran tu, saya try first kali. Saya try to note apa yang saya nak buat lah pada hari tu. At least, contohnya saya note 5 benda, saya kena target at least 3 siap. 2 tu tak apalah kan. At least 3 siap. Sometimes saya kena jadi strict dengan diri saya waktu tu. And like waktu kita orang naik, bulan 1 tu memang pack gila dengan kelas, dengan nak jaga diri sendiri. Apa yang saya buat waktu tu sebab bawa phone so boleh dengar lagu kan. Saya guna cara 3 lagu kita buat benda ni. So saya akan play on 3 lagu, habis 3 lagu saya akan buat benda lain. And saya selalu set timer when I study. Macam 10 minit buat benda ni. So 10 minit jangan buat apa-apa, just this. And then contohnya saya memang dah target dalam pukul 12 nak basuh baju kan, contohnya lah kat asrama. By pukul 1 tu mesti dah siap. Things like that lah. I have to be very strict on myself supaya saya tak gelabah on last minute. And then kan, bila kita, ni tips supaya sometimes bila kita macam pressure, kita ada benda ni nak buat, sometimes kita terasa berat sangat kan. Rasa macam banyak sangat bebanan. Jadi apa yang tips daripada mak saya, mungkin tips mak saya dapat daripada orang lain juga, saya sampaikan kepada semua. Waktu solat subuh, sujud terakhir saya selalu minta dengan Allah, saya serahkan segala-galanya urusan kepada Allah. Segala-gala urusan. Daripada saya bangun, tidur sampai saya tidur balik semula, saya serahkan segala-galanya. Mula-mula saya macam buat tu tak rasa, sampai dah 2 hari 3 hari saya rasa bila saya dapat kerja, bila saya dapat assignment, saya rasa ringan. Macam boleh. Dia macam bila kita serahkan segala-galanya ke Allah, kita percaya yang Allah akan bantu kita dalam apa-apa jua cara sekalipun. Jadi kalau korang dah rasa pressure sangat kan, just korang bertenang, tutup mata, doa, ya Allah, kau bantulah hamba-Mu, aku serahkan segala-gala urusanku kepadamu. InsyaAllah korang akan rasa tenang onwards. And just amalkan doa ni before SPM sekarang pun, dah boleh start sekarang. InsyaAllah korang akan rasa lebih lapang dah. Saya tak ingat, dia ada satu ayat spesifik dari Al-Quran. Saya tak ingat surah apa, tapi ayatnya bunyi wa ufawwidu amri ilallah innallaha basirum bil ibad. Nanti kalau saya dah jumpa ayat tu daripada surah apa, saya share lah dengan semua. Okay. Terima kasih.
Saya ada nak tambah sikit antara kelas dengan study tu kan. Kan kalau kelas, biasa kelas PDP biasa dengan kelas tambahan. So bila kelas tambahan tu, korang kena bagi kelas tambahan tu betul-betul bermanfaat. Faham tak? Macam sebila korang dah ada kelas tambahan, biasanya kita, cikgu akan buat ulang kaji. So by ulang kaji tu, korang kira dah study dah time tu. Maksudnya tak payah nak cari masa lain dah. Faham tak? Macam untuk study sendiri tu just sikit-sikit je. So macam contoh saya waktu kimia kan. Kimia kan yang belajar dengan Cikgu Afidah memahami lah, kimia memang Cikgu Afidah hardcore terus kan, dia bagi semua latihan tebal-tebal semua. So macam untuk time SPM kimia tu, saya memang tak buka dah buku. Saya baca kertas lah. Saya baca kertas. Banyak latihan yang kita lombat. So baca kertas dan Alhamdulillah saya dapat A+ lah untuk kimia. So macam dan tu hasil daripada kelas-kelas tambahan juga. So macam benda-benda yang dalam kelas tambahan tu jangan biarkan terbazir macam tu je. Sebab dia kan time consuming juga. So korang kena buat setiap masa korang belajar tu bermakna. So tambahan, ada orang pandang kelas tambahan ni, macam penat lah apalah. Tapi korang kena bijak lah. So macam bila korang dah guna kelas tambahan tu elok-elok, so macam masa untuk study tu macam kejap je lah. Sebab dah faham dah benda tu. Itulah yang saya nak tambah. Terima kasih.
Miss, boleh tak saya nak tambah satu benda?
Boleh. Share.
Okay, kita kan dalam study kita ni, kita jangan ikut orang tau. Kita ikut diri kita sendiri, kemampuan kita sendiri. Sebab not everyone ada the same capacity, ability, capability, semua benda lah. So maksudnya ikut kita punya preference sendirilah. Contoh kan, macam kawan kita ni jenis yang stay up sampai 1-2 pagi. Tapi kita jenis tak boleh stay up. Nanti dia affect kita punya progress pada hari esok. So tak payah force yourself to stay up just because nak ikut orang. Just because you feel insecure tengok kawan-kawan kau study. No, you follow your own way. You have to have your own way of studying. Macam kalau you jenis ni memang morning person, then study in the morning. Don't force yourself to study sampai late at night just because nak ikut kawan. So yeah, that's all from me. Yes.
Okay, one more question. I think the last question aku Dia kata, okay, from Aina Ayuni. Dia kata, I want to ask, how do you guys take care of your mental health? Anyone would like to share how you guys take care of your mental health?
Okay. So, for mental health, biasanya kita akan rasa lebih pressure bila dah makin dekat dengan waktu kita nak exam. So memang waktu tu saya boleh cakap macam Farhah cerita tadi, memang normal lah tiba-tiba ada orang nangis. Memang agak huru-hara sebenarnya. Tapi apa yang kami buat firstly, jangan pendam sendiri. Sometimes kita terasa benda tu macam kita sedih. And then kita kadang-kadang mesti kalau nak cerita dengan orang kita takut kita bebankan orang tu pula. Tujuannya kita jangan macam nak cakap bila kita memerlukan kita try to reach out. Contohnya dengan kawan-kawan kan. Just bila casually talking kan, just ask, boleh tak aku nak cerita something. And then try to resolve the problem with your friends. Memang sometimes jangan too pressure on yourself. Bila you find something that almost exceed your limit, just okay, stop. Walaupun kadang-kadang kita rasa tak cukup lagi. Tapi waktu tu kita punya kepala dah tak larat dah. Just jangan try to relax. Jangan rushing sangat in things. Sebab kita risau bila kita rushing ni, just banyak mistake yang akan terjadi. So, bila dengan kawan-kawan ni, just try to express yourself. Jangan selalu pendam lah. The important thing, jangan selalu pendam. And as a friend, you have to support in any way you could. Sebab kadang-kadang kita boleh nampak kawan kita tu macam okay je. Sometimes dia happy je. Tapi sebenarnya macam-macam dah jadi kat dia. Dia selalu nangis sorang-sorang ke, dia marah sorang-sorang ke. Just always tanyalah macam mana keadaan seseorang tu. Kalau boleh bantu, kita bantu. Itulah. Okay. Anyone want to add?
So kita boleh juga share dengan mak ayah kita. Macam waktu saya SPM dulu, memang hampir 2 or 3 days akan call my parents. Dengan call dengan parents ni senang. Macam nak lepaskan apa-apa boleh sebab parents kita memang tempat bergantung kan. So macam diorang akan faham, diorang akan konsol, dia akan pujuk. So macam kat situ kita dah dapat let go kita punya beban sikit-sikit. Sebab dekat kalau kita nak terlalu pegang pada kawan, sebab kawan kita pun SPM juga, faham tak? So kita pun gunalah, mungkin boleh jumpa kaunselor. Ada orang suka jumpa kaunselor, ada orang akan let go ke friends, ke mak bapak. adik-beradik ke. Lepas tu satu lagi kalau kita orang, macam saya dulu kat Aspuri macam kalau dah stres sangat, tinggal dulu benda tu. Pergi buat benda lain, di toilet ke, basuh baju ke. Ada hari tu kita orang main tali skipping, pergi gotong royong ke kejap-kejap, macam biar kita punya minda tu rehat kejap lah untuk buat lepas tu nanti datang balik fikir balik pasal benda tu. So Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah mental state tu akan okey je. Itu saja daripada saya.
Saya nak tambah. Mungkin yang Izyan dengan Farhah cerita tadi, mungkin dia fokus dekat sekolah. Tapi kalau saya nak fokus yang untuk Form 5 yang tengah belajar online kat rumah sekarang ni. So saya rasa mungkin ramai yang stres belajar online sebab dia susah kan belajar online ni. Sebab dia tak boleh bersemuka, kita just like online je. So biasanya ramai lah yang stres ni. Even sekarang ni pun kita dah dengar ada 2 orang student dah yang mati sebab meninggal dunia sebab belajar online ni. Sebab pembuluh darah dia semua tu lah. So bagi saya betul memang penting pun untuk kita jaga kita punya mental health ni. Sebab kalau kita tak jaga, dia boleh bagi kita depressed, stres dan memang dia mengganggu kita punya pembelajaran lah. So kalau saya dulu masa saya belajar online, biasanya dia memang stres sebab kita pun kadang-kadang rasa macam payah nak uruskan masa. Dan biasanya ada certain orang dia akan ada masalah like dengan family, dengan mak ayah semua tu. Dan adik-adik pun selalu ganggu kita nak study semua tu. So dia memang mengganggu kita lah. Jadinya memang benda tu akan ganggu kita punya mental health. So bagi saya, kalau boleh kita jangan terlalu fikirkan pasal benda tu. Cuba untuk cari cara lah untuk elakkan daripada rasa stres tu. Like macam time study tu boleh lah dengan lagu ke, ataupun macam kita cuba ngadu dekat kita punya parents. Ngadu lah macam biasanya saya pun kadang-kadang akan ngadu kat diorang dan diorang akan bagi support lah kat saya. Bagi support. Dan juga kadang-kadang kalau untuk mereka yang like rasa ada masalah family tu semua, biasanya kalau saya dulu, saya akan duduk dalam bilik je. Like duduk dalam bilik sepanjang hari supaya saya boleh fokus untuk study je. Fokus dan tanpa ada gangguan daripada orang lain semua tu. So satu lagi, jangan terlalu fokus duduk dalam bilik je. Macam korang mungkin akan dapat depressed juga. Kadang-kadang korang kena keluar. Lepas tu like tolonglah, macam tolong mak ayah. Kalau macam kat rumah kan kita duduk sebumbung, so biasanya kita kenalah tolong macam jemur kain ke, basuh pinggan ke, tolonglah mak ayah kita tu macam tu. Sebab kita sekarang ni duduk kat rumah dan belajar online, so at least tolonglah mak ayah kita tu. Sebab biasanya dengan kita tolong tu, diorang akan doakan kita. Macam adalah kejayaan, keberkatan tu dalam kita belajar nanti. So saya setujulah, saya nak fokus untuk belajar online dekat rumah ni. So saya rasa tu je. Ada lagi ke?
Okay. Ada 2 soalan lagi kejap Okay, sabar semua ngantuk dah ke? Okay. Ami Firdaus ditanya, kalau kita tak stay up, nanti kita tak dapat study lebih macam kawan-kawan kita. Macam mana pula tu, dia kata? Penting ke stay up ni?
Okay, thank you Amir for the question. Okay, bagi saya untuk soalan ni, kalau tak stay up tak dapat study lebih macam kawan kita. Okay, yang penting bagi saya, quality lebih penting daripada quantity. Jadi kalau saya memang bukan seorang yang stay up, saya tak boleh stay up. Kalau saya stay up memang apa yang saya belajar tu tak masuk pun sebab saya memang kena tidur macam on time lah masa yang saya biasa tidur. Jadinya ikut orang lah, ada orang memang cara belajar dia memang akan stay up, dia dah biasa macam tu. Tapi sepatutnya memanglah tak elok kan, tapi kalau dia dah biasa macam tu, maybe okay untuk dia. Tapi kita macam Yasmine cakap tadi, kita belajar, kita kena ikut cara kita sendiri. So untuk Amir, untuk soalan Amir ni, saya rasa dia ni macam terlampau, kita tak boleh terlampau ikut cara orang, kita kena cari cara kita sendiri. Maksudnya kalau apa soalan tadi? Sorry. Kalau contohnya kita dah tahu kita tak boleh stay up, carilah masa lain. Contohnya kalau bangun pagi lebih pagi daripada orang lain, bangun pukul 4 ke, study pagi. Kalau tak boleh buat tu juga, korang kena pandai-pandai cari masa lain yang korang boleh study. Contohnya korbankanlah sikit masa tidur korang petang-petang. Kadang-kadang ada masa tidur petang kan. So korbankan masa tidur korang sikit untuk study. Kalau korang rasa yang insecure, yang kawan korang bangun malam, korang tidur. So kalau korang still rasa insecure macam tu, carilah masa lain untuk diri korang study, untuk backup balik masa yang korang tidur tu. Tapi sebenarnya tidur pun sebenarnya benda tu penting untuk korang jaga korang punya kesihatan dan korang punya pelajaran tu supaya lebih masuk. And kalau saya memang bukan seorang yang study sampai lewat malam and bukan study pagi-pagi. So saya gunakan masa study saya dengan sepenuhnya. Maksudnya masa saya study memang takkan ada orang kacau saya. Saya maksudnya guna masa study korang betul-betul. Pastikan 100% lah. Tak ada apa yang mengganggu. Memang kalau korang bawa phone, alih phone korang dulu pergi tempat lain. Okay, cakap kat kawan-kawan korang aku nak study. Jangan kacau, macam jangan ajak pergi main ke apa ke. So korang pun kena strict lah dengan diri korang. Maksudnya set macam Izyan tadi, set masa korang untuk belajar. So contohnya dalam masa 1 jam tu jangan buat benda lain, fokus on study sahaja. So tu akan mewujudkan lebih kualiti lah daripada kuantiti korang belajar tu. So tu je lah kot. Okay, thank you. Harap-harap menjawab. Right, thank you.
Yang speaker lain tak ada nak tambah dah Okay. Okay, so before Cica tutup majlis, can I speak kejap? Okay. I would like to say very much thank you to all the speakers, ex-student 2020, because they had shared with us tons of tips and their experiences, especially in scoring A and A plus for English. It's a journey actually for them, and I was with them from they were in Form 1, Form 4, Form 5 and Form 5 plus. So I could see their improvements and everything lah from them, and their effort as well. And what I can say is bukan semua orang gifted for English ni, but actually with hard work you can achieve whatever that you want to achieve. Semua benda kita boleh achieve kalau kita put our mind and also hard work. Tak ada hard work and meaning you tak nak pun benda tu. It's all on you. Kalau you nak, you can achieve. Okay, nobody can say no to you because you want it, kan? And Miss sangat happy because today very very happy lah sebab apa yang Miss plan and whatever that the speaker had told us memang betul-betul kenalah apa yang Miss nak for tonight. Okay, congratulations and virtual hugs. Alright. And Form 5 this year, I hope that you next year you can organize this kind of things juga for your junior, because you are more experienced on the latest format and you can share these things with your juniors and they can gain some things from you. Kadang-kadang bila cikgu cakap, you tak dengar kan? You nak dengar juga orang lain cakap. So now, you dah dengar daripada your seniors, their experience on real world. So I hope that you take all the points, okay? All the takeaways and you can improve yourself, and starting from tonight and tomorrow onwards, you are more enthusiastic lah untuk achieve whatever that you want to achieve. Okay? So, thank you and good luck everyone. Okay, good luck juga Fivers 2020 ya. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you juga Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Good luck,
Okay, saya tambah sikit. Boleh Boleh saya tambah?
Boleh.
Boleh Ustaz.
Okey, saya nak respon yang Izyan sebut tadi. Ayat tadi. Wa ufawwidu amri ilallah. Innallaha basirun bil ibad. Okey. Good Izyan. Conscious. So, sila rujuk surah Ghafir. Surah Ghafir ayat 44. Untuk yang nak beramal lah. Surah Ghafir ayat 44. Kemudian saya rumuskan secara ringkas ni perkongsian tadi. Tahniah kepada semua anak-anak Form 5 2020 di atas kejayaan cemerlang kamu. Cuma sekian tahun ni dapat result online tak best kan, dapat result online. Tak boleh nak menjerit kat atas pentas tu. Okey, pertama ialah tadi disebut tadi, rumusannya saya catat di sini. Pertama disiplin. So anak-anak Form 5 tahun ni, apa yang sini anda cakap tu semua banyak berkisar tentang disiplin. Disiplin belajar, disiplin ilmu, disiplin diri, dan sebagainya. Kalau tak ada disiplin, apa pun tak jadi. Tadi kan saya kata berapa minit, kalau stres buat apa dan sebagainya. Okay. Yang keduanya ialah pengurusan masa. Pengurusan masa. Masa dia 24 jam je, tak lebih daripada tu. Tak ada best tahun ni masa dia jadi 25 jam. Tak ada. Sebab COVID-19. Tak ada. Tetap 24 jam. Jadi bagaimana anda urus masa? Itu penting. Dan yang ketiganya ialah kualiti. Pengurusan kualiti. Apa yang kita nak buat bukannya bergantung sangat kepada kuantiti. Yang penting kualiti. Kamu study 2 jam, kawan kamu study 4 jam. Tapi kualiti tadi sebut 2 jam tu betul-betul 100% fokus. Yang 4 jam tadi mungkin dia study 4 jam tapi 2 jam tu je yang dia fokus. Okay, so dari sudut kualiti. Dan akhir sekali yang disebut tadi ialah semua calon mesti ada azam dan niat untuk berjaya untuk diri sendiri. Kalau kita tak ada azam, tak ada niat, tak ada doa, so semua tu kita tak akan dapat capai. Okay, so saya itu para ustaz lah atas perkongsian. So tahniah, terima kasih kepada Miss Rose yang conduct program malam ni, dan tahniah kepada anak-anak Form 5 20 selamat meneruskan pelajaran ke peringkat yang lebih tinggi. Tahniah kepada Izzah dan Kamilia yang straight A+. So record tahun ni jadi tahun depan cabaran lebih besar, bukan tahun depan, tahun ni kepada anak-anak Form 5. Okay, so itu saja daripada Ustaz. So tahniah dan terima kasih.
Terima kasih Ustaz.
Terima kasih Ustaz.
Thank you to Mistress and Ustaz Samuel. We already come to the end of our program. Thank you so much to all the speakers for all the tips. I hope we all can practice in doing any of this to improve ourselves for the better result. Not to forget, thank you to my fellow friends as well for spending your time for tonight's program. I would like to postpone the program by Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-As. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining tonight. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye Miss.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye guys.
Anak S2020 untuk pengajian seterusnya, dan good luck juga anak-anak S2021. InsyaAllah